Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to play a game called the Excavation of Hob Barrow. We're playing as Thomasina Bateman, who is an antiquarian, and she's currently writing a book on the Barrows of England, documenting the treasures she finds buried within the barrows. So today we're playing a point and click game. Okay, it seems like I can hold it. That's good. Come on. Where are we going? I like the look of this so far.
Ah, Miss Bateman. Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time. Terrible weather this evening, is it not? Nurse Blaketon has had enough of me smoking inside. Makes her cough, you see.
Well, you as well, it
A
seems.
bit of rain won't kill me, will it?
Most likely not.
You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
I feel like she's not very talkative at the moment.
You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
And in we go. Oh, we're taking the train there.
Dearest Mother, I hope this letter will reach you. I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience. I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder. The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
And here we are.
No station master in sight.
Maybe
I
they
hope
don't
the
need
village
one.
isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Okay, let's see. Left click to walk, interact, right click to examine. Access the inventory of hovering the mouse on the top screen. Okay. M for map, quick save, quick load, spacebar to hold, show interactable hotspot. Let's see. Let's try that out immediately, shall we? I see. So far, I really like the look of the pixelated graphics, and I really do enjoy the voice acting in this.
The post looks unattended. Hello there.
Hello?
Hello.
Nope. Okay. How about this?
Bewley. I have great expectations for this Barrow.
Okay, well, maybe we should just go by the exit then.
The tracks look quite untarnished. I don't think many trains come through here.
Most likely not.
I ought to read Mr. Shoulder's letter again. I can't recall the name of our meeting place.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, let's see. So we have the inventory up here, right? Right click. Dear Mrs. Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasures they contain. I live in the village of Bewley, where a most special barrow can be found on the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legend, and there is rumor of secrets to be found deep within. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bewley and excavate the Barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. That's a weird name. Oh, an old lady disappeared. Dear Mrs. Bateman, marvelous news. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. Bewley, right? The inn has fine rooms which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which is referred to locally as Hob's Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we will have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey. Okay, well this is great.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
Maybe that lady can tell us where to go. Hello?
Excuse me?
Yes?
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But I don't live in the village.
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
True,
Quite.
true.
Apologies. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Well, except this then.
What brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
Does it matter? Lie? She looks superstitious. Tell the truth. I have nothing to hide. I feel like we don't have anything to hide, really, so let's just tell her the truth, shall we?
I'm here to visit a local landmark, Hob's Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For
No?
what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Not at all. I merely have an
robber.
interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Well, hopefully we don't need to be warned.
That was odd.
That was odd. But let's move on then, I should say. Oh, look at this. This is, can we, nope, we can only walk towards the exit. What an awful rainy day. A crow. Hello?
This is the way back to the railway station.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to. Lovely small little cottages or houses. I do like the art style of this game, I must say. And I love the accent. I love the voice actors. I wasn't prepared for voice acting, I'm not gonna lie. What's this?
The sign is in a shabby state, but the shop appears to be a cobbler's.
Uh-huh. Well, that's not really what we're after, so. What's this
The
then?
Plough and Furrow Inn. The
Okay.
inn where I am to meet Mr. Shoulder.
Perfect. What is that, a bird? Can I touch? Can I look?
Quite
Cross.
an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care.
Anything else we can take a look at? Barred up door. What's this
A
plaque?
small plaque beside the door reads Vicarage.
In this?
The building is in a dilapidated state.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good, does it? Well, let's head in, shall we?
Plough and Furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room.
Okay, let's get inside.
Hello there.
Oh no.
What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodden weather?
Well, I'm heading to the Plough and Furrow.
I'm heading to the Plough and Furrow.
Bloody good pub, that. It has the finest ales in the whole county.
Ah,
I'll take you there if you like.
I believe we are standing directly in front of it.
yes.
Oh, so we are.
This dude must be so drunk.
Please,
Yes.
give us a kiss now, won't you?
Yeah, I'd rather not. Humor him. It usually works with men. Slap him. I have no time for this. Or deflect question. Perhaps he's married. Let's try that, shall we?
Wouldn't your wife disapprove?
My wife? Bloody hell, my wife.
Oh, okay.
She'll be on the table at this hour. If I don't get back, she'll be roaring. Until we meet again.
Okay, well, that worked.
What a buffoon.
I agree. Oh my god, he's been drinking this whole time and he comes home drunk for supper. That doesn't seem right.
I should speak to the innkeeper about a room.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We got a painting.
It's a crudely painted scene that appears to be of a biblical nature.
Okay, it looks like they're almost nude on that thing.
A decorative plate. This one depicts a bull.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see. Hello there.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
A room.
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
Well, that we can arrange, right? Just take the money and give
This
it.
is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key.
Thank you.
Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank
Room
you.
number 2.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage.
Right.
I should go upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
Let's set up and do that. Unless
A
we want to look at the
pixie-faced
paintings.
peasant boy, painted in a naive style.
In a naive
The
style,
painting
huh?
depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius.
Interesting. Well, you look at this. It's quite
This shall do
fancy.
nicely.
Yeah.
Time to change into something more comfortable.
You don't fancy a dress, do you? Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Much better.
Let's see. What do we have in here then?
A decorative plate depicting a goat.
Oh.
A painting of surprising quality. It portrays a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast moor. Perhaps a local landmark.
That could be a landmark, yeah.
A sturdy-looking thing, useful to many a weary traveller. I've stored my case in there. A box within a box.
Box within a box.
I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty.
And then what is this? A matchbox?
Ah, complimentary matches. Useful. There's only 1 match left, though.
No.
Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years. I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority.
That is true. What do we have over here? Jug of water?
This may come in handy.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
Okay, you don't, but you want to carry the jug with you. Okay, that's totally fine.
The poor thing.
The poor thing.
A majestic animal, cut down in his prime.
Yeah, I mean, it's very beautiful.
A colourful work depicting a bashful knight. It is signed N. Hamley. This painting shows a Rubenesque figure brushing her hair. Quite unusual to see such a sensual work in a room like this. A biblical scene of some kind. An angel is depicted looking longingly to the heavens.
Oh my. What's happening over here then?
Hello, sir.
What?
I'm waiting here for a man named Leonard Shoulder. Do you know him?
I don't. Do you,
Okay.
love?
Never heard of him.
There you have it. Now clear off.
Oh, okay then. People are not very kind here, are they? How about What if we ask the innkeeper?
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel
Indeed I have.
far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
Stanley
Pleasure to
Kemp.
meet you, Stanley.
Nice.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excellent.
Well, let's see. How about we ask about Leonard? I'm looking for a man named Leonard Shoulder.
I'm looking for a man named Leonard Shoulder.
Aye, I know the man.
I'm
Perfect.
to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard then?
Well, we can either tell the truth or lie here, but I still don't think we have anything to hide, so let's just tell the truth.
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics. A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye. You're a grave robber.
Not him too.
I am no such thing.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I
Oh, thank
assure
you.
you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
What sort of relics do you find then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye. Very interesting.
Is it
But
though?
what does old Leonard have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley, a site called Hob's Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nowt about a Hob's Barrow.
Really? Okay.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hob's Barrow?
Not in my life, lass, but I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to do
Why
that.
are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass?
Why
Haven't you
not?
better things to do with your time?
I
Like what?
enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, were he?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Aw.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital.
That's good at least. Okay, so what do we... Can we get any information about this place, about Bewley?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass. But St. Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a nice
It's
place.
a fine inn.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Right, so, we're just gonna be waiting around for him then, I suppose. Can
Good
we
day,
talk
sir.
to some of the locals, perhaps? Or not? How about
Good
you?
afternoon, sir.
No for you here.
I beg your pardon?
Exactly.
No for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Charming.
Okay. How about you then?
Hello, sir.
Right.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You're not local.
No,
You've
I'm
come
not.
on that bloody train, haven't you? Bewley's going to dogs.
Well, I am.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass.
Okay.
Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ah! You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance,
That
Cyril.
made him soften up, did it? Well, how about we ask about Leonard? Maybe he does know him.
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
Well, okay. How about this hate for the railway station?
I take it you are not enamoured with the railway station.
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
I mean, wouldn't it be good to have travellers coming in? It'll bring in some money, won't it?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community.
I noticed that,
I've
yeah.
lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me.
Aye.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Well, okay.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait.
This shoulder seems quite odd. We've been waiting here for some
Where
time
on
now.
earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Evening there, miss.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier. I
Oh.
got home, had my tea, but it gave me an aching belly.
How so?
I felt bad for how I spoke to you.
Oh.
I'm sorry. The drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the
Not
gentleman.
like that.
Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder all right. If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
What? What? Okay, one ale coming right up. He might have some useful information. I really don't think you need another one. The man is a liability. Must I really buy you a drink for this information? You know what? Let's just buy one. Let's be friendly.
One ale coming right up.
Thank you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
I really hope you will, okay? Okay, let's go. Hello there.
How can I help you?
A tankard of your
ale.
finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
And by that, I mean your cheapest piss you have.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank
Okay.
you. This was the last of my money, but
Oh.
Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
Okay, that's good at least. Well then. Let's see here. Here we go.
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you.
Enjoy.
Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass. Now then.
Yes, please tell me. Whoa, calm down. Don't drink it too fast.
Old Len. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, okay, that backfired.
Arthur? Mr. Tillett?
Hello?
Oh, for heaven's sake. The man is in a drunken stupor. After one drink too many, Arthur Tillett has passed out.
Okay, so how do we get him?
Mr. Tillett? He's not dead, just very drunk. I would still like to hear what he has to say about Mr. Shoulder.
Okay.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being. There's nothing else I...
Oh. Oh! Wait, no way that we're gonna... Okay, let me try this. Is this why we brought why we brought this? I love how she's looking at us. Just like, do you see this shit?
Oh, what the hell were that for?
Well, for you to tell me...
You passed out,
Oh.
Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard's shoulder.
Yes.
Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
This man is unbelievable.
Well, let's just wait for him then. A piss won't take that long unless he passes out in there. Which, hopefully he doesn't.
It feels like an hour has passed. Perhaps I should go in there and check on him.
Oh, great. Did he die?
Miss Bateman,
Yeah?
my apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing. You'll have to use the gents.
Okay.
Lovely.
Very lovely. That's fine though, right?
Mr. Tillett?
Whoa, why is this so creepy in here? Is this actually a bathroom? Well, what's
There's no
this then?
fresh water in there. It looks like the towel has not been washed in months.
Ugh.
The mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime. The mirror is
Lovely.
The
Wait,
mirror
what?
some excavations are best left to others.
Yes. Okay, well, what about the
These look
urinals?
modern. I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I would rather not get any closer. The smell of urine is nauseating.
Yeah, okay. I understand. How about this door? Hello. Doesn't seem like it can be in many places
Mr.
in here,
Tillett?
so...
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
No. How about this one?
Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
Oh. The hell is that? Is it a dog or a cat or...
Well, you're not
That?
Mr. Tillett.
It's a cat.
The mangy thing is fast asleep.
The mangy thing. Don't be
I'd
rude.
rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
Aw.
I can see it's still raining out there.
Okay, maybe we can go through this door then.
The
No?
door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side.
Really?
I think I can hear someone moving around.
Hello?
Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further.
Okay, well, let's go outside. We can go around the back, I presume. Unless it's fenced off, but let's just assume it's not. Out into the rain again.
Excuse me, sir.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was not him, though, was it? No. The hell?
A single glove is lying in the mud. A pearly white gent's glove.
yeah.
It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him wearing that.
Seems rather out of place here. Peculiar.
How about this wood?
A beam of wood is propped up against the door, barring it closed from the outside.
But why? Why would someone do that?
Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett. Why would he have done that? Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
Why would he do that, though?
Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley? He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go and ask him and see if we can get some answers, because Mr. Tillett is not here. At all. And he,
Sir?
Hello? Why are you running away from me? Oh, the door just...
A humble local dwelling.
Okay. Should probably not wake him up. They just turned off their lights.
The old man has disappeared into the darkness. I'd best
Oh.
turn back to the inn.
Yeah, I don't want to wander about in this darkness. Very late at night. It's probably for the best if we just wait. But that is so odd, though. Why would you go out the back? just to disappear. Are we not allowed to learn about Mr. Shoulder?
Last orders.
Last call.
I should get some sleep.
That sounds
Finding the
about
missing
right.
men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow. Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
Yeah, let's go to bed.
Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
Yes?
off to bed.
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
Yeah,
The rotter.
I
Perhaps
agree.
he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Quite.
They mean well, believe me.
I'm sure they
Mr.
do.
Kemp.
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
I mean, not all of them are mean. They're just restricted. It was a heavy rain and thunder tonight. This makes me nervous though. Whoa, whoa. Hello. It's the cat! Wait, how did he open the door? Is he hunting us? Why is he walking with such intent? Oh my. Hello? Okay, maybe he was a little bit mangy. I don't know. It's kind of scary, I must say. They were waking
Such
up.
horrid dreams.
It sure was, wasn't it? I mean, or was it? I've seen cats open doors. Maybe not doorknobs, but...
Bolted from the inside, just as I
Okay.
left it last night.
Then it's definitely weird, yeah.
As I suspected, I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat. I must
Maybe you
say
shouldn't
I'm
have-
relieved.
Maybe you shouldn't have called it Mangy.
Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather
this-
anxious to get to this barrow.
Does look like
I
it's a
also
beautiful
wonder
day.
what happened to Mr. Tillett.
That I am wondering too. What did happen to Mr. Tillett? Did he get snatched?
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day,
Good
Stanley.
morning, Stanley.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
Honestly, why not tell the truth?
Not really. I have the rather queer recollection of a cat entering my room last night.
A cat, you say?
Yes, an odd-looking grey one. I must have been dreaming, as I locked the door and windows before I went to sleep. I saw a similar cat in the lavatories while searching for Mr. Tillett.
Ah, Herbert.
Herbert!
He's a harmless thing. He comes in now and then searching for scraps.
Aww.
Indeed. Seeing him in the lavatories must have conjured up the strange dream.
The mind
That's
is
possible.
capable of manifesting frightful things, Miss Bateman. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving today?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such. He usually packs it in a large crate. Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
I'm sure it's fine though, right?
That sounds capital, thank you.
You're most welcome, Miss Bateman. We look after our guests here at the Plough and Furrow. I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Well then.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were.
No. What now?
I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
Yeah.
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment. And well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know. If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned. Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Uh-huh.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
Yeah.
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why?
Why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
Okay then, but can you tell me more about Mr. Shoulders?
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
For what?
Yeah.
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Interesting. So where does he
Where
live?
does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure.
What?
As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself.
Yeah, but-
He only comes in here to collect his post. Leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
Might someone
Interesting.
around Bewley be able to help me find him?
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't
sure
forget
they
that.
do. So where is Hobbs Barrow?
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know. I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
I shall return later.
Good day to you, lass.
Okay then. Well, okay. Let's just leave then. I'm quite...
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition.
That could
Is
be
there
it.
a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it? Hogwash. All of it.
Is it
I
though?
have a few hours until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
We can do that. Where's the map? Oh, this is more of a... As Thomasina's story unfolds, new locations will be unlocked, allowing her to fast travel. Okay. At some points in the story, fast travel via the map is not possible. Well, we don't really need to go anywhere. We don't need to go to the train station right now. So let's see if there's any locals we can talk to.
Hello.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina, and you are...
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
No. Okay, well, do you know Leonard
Do
Shoulder?
you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know out about no Leonard Shoulder.
How about Hobbs
What
Barrow?
can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Not to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
How about Bewley?
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around
Bewley,
here, love.
Sorry.
Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see.
Okay. How about
What
you?
do you do around here?
Yeah.
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard.
Ah.
Dig the graves.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Okay.
Quite. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
Okay, he's not really talkative, is he? There's still nothing back here.
I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise, the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
Most likely,
Sturdy-looking barrels. No doubt used to store ale.
well, we can't really do anything else
I could
here.
tether a horse here if I had one. The village...
Let's go back here then. And let's see if we can meet some other locals to talk to. Let's see, a young boy. A child.
Hello.
Yes?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas.
Okay.
That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12. I'm preparing myself to fight the Lambton Worm.
Lambton Worm? What is that?
What is the Lambton Worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all. John Lambton thought he killed it at the River Ware, but my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The Lambton Worm isn't real, Douglas. Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were.
Oh,
I ran
really?
home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
Yeah.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
Oh.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Hey, he's a kid, that's fine.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
Yeah, who
He's
is
a
he?
blacksmith. His forge is just
Oh.
over there on the other side of the square.
Don't
I
you
hear him
think 12
smacking
years of
about,
age is
though.
a little young for a real sword?
Yeah,
I'll be a
I
master
agree.
swordsman by then.
Do you like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss. Our parents don't have the money for train tickets.
Oh,
Father says we have all we need here in Bewley.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the Lambton Worm.
I like this kid.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
It is, I agree. How about Hobbs
Have
Barrow?
you heard of Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
Oh, I see.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, miss.
Okay, let's see what you
Good
have to
day.
say then.
Hello, miss.
My name is Thomasina.
As you
What's
heard.
yours?
Betty,
Nice to meet you, Betty. What are
Um,
you up to?
my brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection.
Oh,
This month it's swords.
interesting.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Interesting.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Interesting. Okay. Let's, Okay, this must be Mr. Crozier.
Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Crozier, not
Aye,
Crozier.
George Crozier, at your service.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye, can I help you?
Well,
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
is the business good?
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
That's good to know. Let's see, do you know about Leonard
Do
Shoulder?
you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye, old Leonard.
Oh,
Have you seen him
old Leonard.
recently?
No, not recently.
Oh.
Do you know where he lives?
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
Yeah.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
It's still a step towards the right direction, right? Now we at least know he lives somewhere on the moors.
Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
Oh, really? Well, what can you tell me about Bewley?
Thanks for your time.
No!
Aye. Speak to you later.
Good
Well,
day.
Let me
Yes.
ask one more
What can you
thing.
tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
I don't mind a cabbage.
I like
Then
cabbage.
you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Cabbage can be good. I like that. That's good in food.
I have one just like this. A fantastic specimen. It's Mr. Crozier's forge.
Yes, I guess we could go in there if we wanted to. There's a church though. Should we?
The bucket has seen better days.
Great.
A local dwelling.
Yeah, let's not walk into people's houses. But let's go towards the church. What are these? Memorial plaques. But these are highlighted.
In memory of George Paxton.
Paxton.
In memory of William Agar.
Agar.
In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Interesting.
In memory of Peter Black.
Huh.
The trusty trowel, the Barrow digger's best friend.
That's something we can pick up, is it?
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it.
Oh, really?
Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
Okay, nice. Okay, let's see here. What are you having
A
here?
fine assortment of baked goods. A lovely treat for those who enjoy such things.
But we don't... Oh, we don't have any money.
Hello.
Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
Pet? Is that a slang for something?
What kind of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas,
is that so?
I'm not carrying any money with me.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry, I can't give them away for free. The money goes to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
No, it's
I
understandable.
understand.
Yeah.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Likewise, pet.
What is pet? That must be slang for something.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole
Eager to
life.
talk, huh?
I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep.
That's good.
This place means so much to me.
Is that why she makes the cakes then? If you tell me about the
What
church,
can you tell me
perhaps.
about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century.
Yeah, it looks
The
massive.
door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Good to know. We should definitely take a look
Do you
inside.
know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
I was
It's a
with
long
the side
story,
eye
but
there.
I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear.
No one
Father
knows. What is
Roach
this?
has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
Okay, where is Father there? Father, what can you tell me? You know what? Let's ask. Where can I find
Where
him?
can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
Interesting. Maybe she can tell me something, or if she maybe knows something about Hobbs Barrow, but she's probably just gonna deny it like everyone else.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
That makes sense.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Okay, I want to take a quick peek inside the church first. Might as well.
Goodness me, look at these
quite
box
beautiful.
pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
There's nothing.
Is
What's
that
this?
a necklace?
Seems to be.
Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
Oh, so we're just taking it? Okay. What's
Those have
this?
seen better days.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
Extraordinary craftsmanship. The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example.
Interesting.
Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area.
Oh, but they can still be beautiful. What's
A
this?
memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years.
Interesting. I'm not really sure if there's anything else we could
I've
do.
no
over
time for
here.
such things.
In case you don't want to pray, I see. Well, let's go back outside then, I suppose.
It's locked.
Yeah, probably. It's probably the vicar's. West, she said, right? Oh, I can hear him. Hello there. Oh my, what's happening? Are you okay? Should I be running away from this? What's happening? Oh. Oh, he's not okay.
Very sorry.
Oh, do not apologize.
Oh, the shame. This malaise will not pass. Oh, the nausea. I need your help, young lady.
Yes, of course.
Tell me what you need.
Let the blood from my arm.
What?
Excuse me?
Cut me. I beg you.
Aren't you? I don't really have anything. What is this? Spectacles. Maybe we can break them or something?
Ouch! The broken lens is extremely sharp.
Oh, okay, so they're already broken. Maybe we can pick them up with the handkerchief?
This handkerchief was a gift from my mother. I hope she will understand. This should work.
Okay, we acquired the broken glass. Oh, we lost the handkerchief that way? Well, I didn't want to use the gloves. Okay, well. This seems weird. Oh, wait. Use broken glass with Vicar.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes, it will cure me of my ills.
Okay.
I shall
seems-
do as you ask,
He
Father.
seems very sure, so let's just do it. Uh-oh. I hope no one sees this and thinks we're evil or something. Oh, okay.
Thank the Lord for my spare pair. God bless you. I already feel quite better.
I'm glad, Father.
The rapid healing properties of bloodletting cannot be overstated. I'm Frederick Roach, vicar of St. Edmund's Church.
I see.
My name is Thomasina Bateman. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Let's see. Let's start with asking about himself, perhaps. Are you feeling... Yeah, exactly. Are you feeling better?
Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
Because, oh my god.
What ails you, Father Roach?
I just ate a rotten berry, that's all. I like to pick blackberries for my supper, you see. They are quite delicious, as long as you mind the bramble. My apologies again. I wish we had met in different circumstances.
Yeah, okay. But a berry that's rotten won't make you, I don't know, puke like that. And it definitely don't, I don't know. His whole cutting up his arm to release some blood is just weird to me.
Are you from Bewley originally?
I was born in our very own St. Edmunds. It's quite the story.
Do tell.
My mother was sheltering there as a frightful tempest raged. And lo, did her waters break right there and then in that pew.
One could say that you were born into your role, Father.
Seems like it.
Indeed. When my mother told me the story as a young boy, I knew that this was my calling.
Nice, nice. St. Edmund is a fine building.
St. Edmunds is a fine building.
Thank you for saying so. It's hard work keeping her in good shape, but our congregation is always willing to lend a hand in the Lord's name.
What is it like being the vicar here?
Every day is a blessing, my child. I have a great love for our parish, and the Lord looks after us.
I see.
What about your congregation?
Numbers have fallen over the years, I must say. But those that remain are faithful and full of His Spirit.
Right. Hob's Barrow. What can you tell me about that?
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I can't say I've heard of it.
Really?
It's supposedly a famous local landmark.
I'm afraid I know nothing about it.
No one does.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
It's a quiet town. The railway line, which I presume you arrived by, is the only news of note we've had here for years.
I've heard the new station has received a mixed reaction.
I've heard many a debate, it's true. But my role is not to adjudicate on that matter. I'm very busy in my own work, you see.
Right, so let's get to the point of all of this. Leonard Shoulder. I am looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
I'm looking for Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Are you a relative?
No,
No.
it's a long story, but he invited me to Bewley.
And he didn't tell you his address?
He was
Yeah.
to meet me last night at the Plough and Furrow, but he never came.
I see. Well, let me welcome you to Bewley on his behalf.
Thank you, Father.
Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Do you know where Mr. Shoulder lives?
Let me think. It's been many moons since I've paid him a visit.
Well, at least he knows.
Perhaps you could allow me to take a look at the parish register.
No need. I remember it now.
Oh,
a
you
fair
do, huh?
hike across the moors.
Could you please give me directions?
I'll take you there myself.
Oh, really?
It's the least I can do after you aided me so.
Capital. Thank you.
Just let me know when you're ready to pay him a visit. I'll be resting here for the time being.
But, I mean, we can go right now. Or should we take a...
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
Yes, I'm just curious. Let's just see what's further along the road. Oh, that must have been a squirrel or something. Squirrel?
No doubt home to many a woodland creature.
Yeah. What's over here then?
I shall see you later this evening, gents. Well, I say.
Oh.
Greetings, my dear.
Oh no.
Hello, sir.
A pause on your beauty, for I shall see you again soon.
What?
Wait. Some nerve.
Lady, you're blushing.
I most certainly am not.
Sorry, lass. No way through here today.
Well, I can't just pass over the... Okay.
If you say so.
I do. I'm sorry, but it's not safe to walk through here while we're working. By order of Lord Panswick.
Lord Panswick.
Who is Lord Panswick?
Our governor.
He's the governor of the whole town.
I
All
see.
right, Owen, back to work now.
He lives in Bewley.
Aye, not far away. But his lordship doesn't like questions. Or visitors. Now, please leave us to our work.
Well... What about the arrogant man?
Tell me, who was that arrogant man here just now?
Just someone passing by.
It sounded like you knew him better than that.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that's none of your business.
No, it's probably true.
My name is Thomasina Bateman.
Oh, aye? You're not from round here, Thomasina Bateman.
No, just visiting. What is your name, sir?
Horace.
Are you in charge here?
I am indeed.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? We're chopping down trees.
There is no need to be sarcastic.
We're employed by Lord Panswick. He's ordered us to gather logs from his woods. That's what we're doing.
I see.
These are his woods.
Aye, his lordship owns most of the land round Beoley.
Interesting. How about...
Why are you gathering logs for Lord Panswick?
By heck, you ask a lot of questions. If you must know, his lordship is repairing an old ruin on his land. We need the timber for the restoration work.
How intriguing. What type of ruin is Lord Panswick restoring?
An old chapel.
I should rather like to see it.
Not possible. His lordship does not welcome visitors to his estate.
Really? Well, do you know about Hobbs Barrow?
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have.
What about Leonard Shoulder?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No, I don't. Can you let me get back to my work now?
Thanks for your time.
We'll be done by tomorrow morning. Come back then if you want to explore the woods.
Okay, well, thank you. Poor man. I'll be right with you. Just want to take a quick peek. Where does this lead? Oh, the children.
Hello there. My name's Thomasina.
Yeah?
Who are you?
How are you?
Okay.
Go away!
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
No,
Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
no.
What do you know about Lord Panswick?
I heard he owns the whole county.
Have you met him?
No, he lives out on the moors somewhere.
Oh.
But everyone does what he tells them to,
Why's that?
because he has a lot of money.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Damp rag dolls have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun.
Oh,
Sweet little flowers.
did I pick him?
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Oh, we're not taking
Sweet.
him.
The delicate...
Nope. Okay, well, can we talk to
I
the...
do enjoy the charm of a babbling beck. The water is icy cold.
Okay, then. How about we talk to the girl as well?
Good day, little one. What's your name?
Hello, miss. I'm Jane and this is my brother Wally.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Thomasina.
I'd introduce you to my dolls, but they're drying out at the moment.
Oh,
This is a lovely little beck.
It's where we get our water, miss.
oh, I see.
It's good for drinking and cleaning.
Your dolls look lovely, Jane.
Thank you, miss.
Oh.
I love them very much. Today were their bath day.
Oh.
Wally doesn't say much.
He's mardy with me because he's bored, miss. He thinks he's too old to play with dolls.
I see. Where are your parents?
They are picking apples from the big tree in our yard.
Oh.
Daddy and I sell them at the market.
That sounds nice.
Oh, so it will
But they
only be
don't mind
cabbage,
us
huh?
playing at the beck, as long as we don't touch the almond's horn.
Almond's horn.
What is the Ammon's horn?
It's over there on that rock.
Oh.
Do you mean the fossil?
It's the almond's horn. Daddy
Oh.
said we should never touch it. It will make the god angry.
Oh, I see.
What god?
Ammon, of course.
Yeah, let's go along with the story for
How
now.
wonderful. I'll be sure not to touch it. I wouldn't want to anger the gods.
Sensible.
How about
Do
Leonard?
you know an old man called Leonard Shoulder?
No, miss.
Hobbs
Have
Barrow?
you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Jane!
No, miss.
Are you sure?
I swear.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Oh, yeah, they definitely are.
Remarkable. A gargantuan fossilized ammonite. This would look fantastic on my mantelpiece.
We ain't touching that. Okay, interesting. Oh, so this is where this takes us. I see. Okay, let's go back to to Father Roach.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
Oh, yes. A rather important fellow around here.
I see.
His vast land holdings give many a steady employment.
I hear he is renovating an old chapel on his land.
Aye, I've heard such reports. He believes this to be a godless land. Something I wholeheartedly disagree with. To which god his chapel will be dedicated to remains a matter of concern.
Why do you say that?
Oh, my apologies. Don't listen to my oafish conjecture. Let us move on.
Oh, I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's house, but I am intrigued though, because if it's... I don't think he would disapprove if it was for his god, right? So maybe this lord is practicing other form of... what's it called?
I'm ready to go to Mr. Shoulder's house.
Excellent. I feel the fresh air will do me well. Follow me.
Religious practices, I mean. We'll have to see.
Good morning, Father.
Good morning, Mrs. Duplancy. Mrs. Duplancy, this is Thomasina Bateman, a visitor to our parish.
We've already had the pleasure of meeting, Father.
Excellent. Miss Bateman, don't hesitate to try one of Mrs. Duplancy's wonderful cakes.
Oh, I will,
Yes,
as I have
I've
money.
heard about her famous Bakewell puddings.
I'll be here all day, young lady. But remember, once they're gone, they're gone. Those little whelps have already gobbled up all the gingerbread.
You are doing God's work, Mrs. Duplancy.
He smiles upon us, Father.
Miss Bateman, if you'd like to follow me.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk of graves, of worms, and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with rainy eyes, write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors, and talk of wills.
Shakespeare?
Quite. Which play?
Oh, I have no idea. We don't... Oh, we get to choose? I don't know. I don't know Shakespeare. Is this even Shakespeare?
Richard II.
Correct.
Oh.
You are well read, Miss Bateman. Studying the work of the bard is one of my favourite pastimes. Follow me.
I wonder where that path leads. And this path ends. Huh.
Behold, the vast expanse of God's creation. The moors extend as far as the mortal eye can see.
Yeah.
Beautiful, is it not?
I still find them quite beautiful, yeah.
Indeed, the moors are beautiful.
The beauty of God's creation is that it takes so many forms. How can one take in such a view and not have faith? Some look at these moors and think this a godless land. But I tell you, he is found in all domains. The Lord's work is all about us. Tell me, Miss Bateman, do you believe in God?
Tell the truth or lie? I still don't see any reason to lie.
I was brought up Anglican. The church was an important part of my early life, Father Roach. But what happened to my father eventually made me question things.
If you don't mind me asking, my child, what happened to your father?
Yeah, what did happen?
Had an accident when I was very young.
Oh. Oh? Are we having flashbacks? Oh, we were having flashbacks.
Come along now, Thomasina. Let's get out of the rain.
Is our mom pregnant? She looks quite heavily pregnant too. I wonder if we have a sibling.
Remember what I told you, all right? Be a good girl. People are unwell here. They don't want to hear you running about making noise. Understood?
Yes, Mother.
Good. And don't annoy the nurses.
I promise I won't.
Good. Now, let's see your father.
Oh my. What can we,
Mummy is crying.
Mommy is crying.
Daddy is sleeping.
Is he sleeping though?
Daddy, wake up! Daddy, wake up!
He is sleeping, is he, huh?
Mummy? Mummy?
Good evening, Mr. Bateman. Hello, little one. You must be Thomasina?
Yes.
My name is Nurse Blaketon. I just need to talk to your mummy for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Mrs. Bateman. Mrs. Bateman?
Will he ever talk again, Nurse Blaketon?
The doctor is uncertain, Mrs. Bateman. There is the possibility that Mr. Bateman won't regain any movement at all.
Oh my.
But we will do our utmost to look after Mr. Bateman here at Ticehurst, ma'am. He will have a nurse by his side at all times, I can assure you.
Well, that sucks. I wonder what happened. That nurse looks kind of creepy to me.
What sort of god would allow this fate to befall such a kind and honest man?
I'm sorry to hear this. God moves in mysterious ways, but he loves us all. Come along now.
Well, at least we were honest. I wouldn't want to lie about such things anyway.
Hello.
Bye?
She scampered off in a hurry. Who was that?
Some primitive folk make their home out on the moors.
Primitive?
I suggest you keep your wits about you when you are exploring, and don't stray too far from Bewley.
I see. How much farther to Mr. Shoulder's house?
Still quite a walk, I'm afraid, but we'll get to him soon enough. Now then, take a look at this. Legend has it that this cairn has stood here for over 1,000 years.
Oh?
How remarkable.
The Devil's Toe.
What?
I beg your pardon?
That's what it's called. The Devil's Toe.
I beg your pardon?
I see.
Come now, onward.
I wonder why, though. Is it because it's sticking out of the earth?
We walked and walked across that vast, featureless landscape. All the while, Father Roach was whistling away merrily. Just as I had begun to wonder if we were hopelessly lost, a building emerged from the mist.
No?
Mr. Shoulder's cottage.
Finally.
Here we are, Miss Bateman. Unless my memory fails me completely, this is Mr. Leonard Shoulder's house.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
Now, no need to thank me after your providential assistance today. However, I have something to ask you.
Go on.
Please don't tell Mrs. Duplancy about my little scene in the woods. She will only fret. The poor dear woman has enough on her mind as it is.
Oh.
I shan't mention it.
Thank you. You'd better see if Mr. Shoulder is in.
Yeah, let's,
A sweet little hen. A fearsome-looking beast. A sweet little hen, plump and well-groomed.
Well-groomed too.
Here, chuk chuk chuk.
Don't encourage them.
Why?
I've no desire to lug up.
So we've got some logs over there. Wait a minute. Is that the glove I have?
That glove looks familiar.
Doesn't it?
I wonder if it matches the glove I found behind the plough and furrow.
Let's see if we can compare. Use
Gloves
glove
are
with
a
glove.
pair.
They are a pair.
Does this mean Mr. Shoulder was in the alley last night?
Mysterious.
Why didn't he come inside to see me?
Yeah, and why was he after Arthur?
Mr. Shoulder, what was he doing in the alley? Rather rude of him not to come inside and see me.
Yes, it was.
Slightly damp.
I have a similar one myself. So very warm.
The trousers feel damp. Freshly hung, or still wet from last night's rain?
Probably from last night's rain. Let's see. What's that on the door?
A carved stone has been affixed to the door. I think it depicts a crescent moon. It's bolted onto the door itself. I can't remove it.
I wonder if it's like a...
Father, what do you make of this?
Yeah.
A peculiar adornment. I've not seen any like this in Bewley.
Maybe,
Though it does remind me of a passage by the bard himself. It is the very error of the moon. She comes nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad.
What?
Othello?
Precisely, Miss
It
Bateman.
was? Okay.
Your knowledge of the bard is presently flawless.
I have no
I
idea.
consider myself to be well read, Father Roach.
It's delightful to meet a fellow bookworm, I must say.
Pure luck, pure luck. Okay, let's knock the door.
Mr. Shoulder? Is Thomasina Bateman here? I'm here in Bewley as discussed.
Maybe try again. His hearing probably isn't the best at his age. No sign of life?
None. The window is nice and clean. The dwelling is by no means abandoned.
No, I don't think it is, because I mean the clothes.
The
and
window
everything.
is much too high up to reach.
Of course it is.
This must provide a charming view across the moor.
Probably does, yeah.
No sign of any movement.
Let's try the door again.
Mr. Shoulder, are you home? It appears Mr. Shoulder is not at home. Curses.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could try the handle?
Breaking in.
It's
No,
locked.
it's locked. Never mind.
Perhaps he's gone for a stroll.
It could be.
Possibly.
I'd suggest you call back later, my child. I myself must make my way back home. I have some matters to attend to at the church. Shall I accompany you back to Bewley?
Honestly, I don't think there's anything else to see here, so let's just go.
As I say, my child, Mr. Shoulder will make himself known. Do not lose faith.
I'm rather frustrated by this situation.
Yes.
Now. Things move at a slower pace out here. Something you may not be so accustomed to. Come now, Miss Bateman.
Well, Mr. Shoulder, you've brought me to Bewley, and now you're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to say
As we
the
trudged
least.
silently back to Bewley across those cold moors, I made a new resolution. I would find Hobbs Barrow myself, with or without Mr. Shoulder.
That we can do. Oh?
The train! That must be Kenneth.
Kenneth?
My assistant.
I see. Well, Miss Bateman, I really must attend to some other matters. I hope Mr. Shoulder finds his way to you.
Thank you for your help, Father Roach.
My pleasure. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct.
Okay.
But I shall say good night, till it be morrow. You've proven yourself to be an impeccable scholar of the bard, my child. Lord be with you.
I don't know. I can't. I just guessed on them.
I should go meet Kenneth at the station.
And that we shall. But we shall meet Kenneth at the station next time. So thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts about our journey so far? Where the fudge is Shoulder? And what's up with Roach? The vicar? What's with the blood thing? Leave your comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love. Bye bye.